Okay, so it's Mimi, and I'm here with my favorite vet, Dr. Stacey. And it's interesting because I've worked with you for a long time doing my rescue dogs. Bring them in here to take care of them.
Sure.
But right now what we have is a situation where you've lost a dog.
I have.
And tell us about the dog that you lost.
Well, this is a picture of Gabby. She's a little Maltipoo, about a year old. We live off of 2148, which is out by Wheat Village, Nash area. And she's your typical scenario. Dog goes missing, no collars. And it's not because we don't care. She didn't have a collar on because she gets matted up real bad. And I have to shave her neck because of the mats. But she is microchipped, thank God. We can't find her. We put flyers out. We've contacted the city halls. We've contacted the shelter. We've talked to all the neighbors. We've put flyers out, Facebook, all over the place, and she hasn't turned up yet. So we're pleading for help to find her.
How much does she weigh?
She's about 7 pounds.
Okay.
And
her mannerisms. Tell us about her mannerisms. You know, if I were to walk up to her, what would she do?
Well, she's a happy-go-lucky puppy. I mean, she's happy to greet everybody. She wants to be held. She wants to be held on her back. But sometimes if you approach her, she'll kind of cower down to you a little bit because she's extremely submissive. A lot of people would interpret it as she's been abused.
Which we know is not the case.
Yeah, she's a complete baby. So, and that's what I hear from a lot of people. I found a dog and, you know, it didn't have a collar on, so someone wasn't taking care of it. Or this dog does this or that, and it had to have been mistreated by a man or had to have been abused or something. And we know in life that dogs react to certain situations because either submissiveness or maybe something didn't get initiated in socialization at a young age, which this dog we haven't had since she was a little bitty puppy. She was abandoned at our clinic. And so her story goes like this. This little dog comes in and he had been to several vets to get help, and he got turned away, and so he was afraid the dog had parvo, and I took her into the clinic and took care of her. She had a very fast recovery, and we had a very strong bond. The guy never came back for her, and the grandmother called a couple months later and said that he had gotten put into jail and wouldn't be coming to get her. Gabby and I just inseparable.
You bring her to work with you every day, don't you?
Every day. She won't let me leave. She runs up and
Yeah.
wants me to get her. So I say, well, come on. And she jumps up in my lap and she lays down. She actually curls up in my lap, and we ride all over the place and drive around town and come to work. She stays in my office, and we take her out and potty breaks. In fact, everybody says up here she's therapy. Everybody loves to love on her. You have a bad day, you get Gabby time. A client has a bad day, you get Gabby time. And anyway, and everybody just oohs and ahs, and it's really a stress reliever. At the end of the day, she somehow knows it's 5:30. This little dog starts jumping around. She starts barking for me. And so the kids will let her out. My kids will let her out of the office, and she will hunt for me and follow me around on my heels until it's time to leave. At that point in time, we run out, and she jumps in the car, and we're ready to go home. And but she also loves to run around on our property. We live out in the country and on about 2.5 acres, and it's all fenced in. But she likes to run with a couple of our other dogs. So during that time of her running Friday night, she somehow went missing.
So now we're looking for Gabby. And on how do they get in touch with you?
Okay, you can call the clinic 903-838-6565.
If it's after hours, they've got an
you call after hours. Our answer after hour service will get a hold of us. That's just the best number to be able to reach us any time of day. We also have a clinic Facebook page that goes directly to my cell phone, so you can contact me through our clinic Facebook page, which is Pleasant Grove Animal Hospital. And so those are two great sources to be able to reach out to me. We also have a circulating flyer on Facebook. So if you can go share it, because the more people this gets out to, hopefully someone will see her story and know that she's very special.
Thank you.